I don't think you know this, but I've been building my brand with you through my podcast, my bloggings, my Instagram, my YouTube channel. You are seeing live how to build a personal brand and just like how many twists and turns there are, because no matter how much of an amazing brand strategy you have in your business, there's going to be a lot of mishaps that come along the way, and you just have to roll with it. So in today's episode, I'm going to show you how to roll with it, how to be flexible in your brand, and how to grow your brand consistently 1% every day. What's up, bosses? I'm Talyn Rahman-Figueroa, your personal brand consultant at Boss Diplomat, making you look so good you can't be ignored. Talyn is about to share all of her mess ups while building Boss Diplomat and while doing it quite publicly. For those who have been following me, you know that I used to be a diplomat consultant. I decided not to become a diplomat for a myriad of reasons, but I did jump onto the entrepreneur boat very early on at the age of like 24, 25, where I started a company called Grassroot Diplomat. This business is something that I worked on for 10 years of my life as a diplomat consultant, working with politicians and diplomats. I am not a diplomat consultant anymore. That door is closed, my friend, and I had a lot of sleepless nights thinking whether I can juggle these two brands at the same time. But honestly, I won't be able to give 100% of my time on both those ventures, especially if I still want to sleep 7 hours a day and still do all the fun shit that I get up to. And guys, I started this company with nothing. I had no clients. I had no leads. I was moving into a country with zero established connections. So I was really starting from scratch. But the thing that was not new was my expertise, my knowledge, everything that I've done in the past, the person that I am. These are established assets that I use to my advantage. So starting from scratch is not a bad thing. It's another version of you. So pivots are good. And a lot of my clients go through these pivots. Now, the one thing that I did have going for me with Boss Diplomat is having a phenomenal brand, and being that fairy boss mother did not come overnight. It didn't happen overnight. In fact, a lot of my clients were coming from referral sources, and I am part of a referral network who I meet every single week. And you know what? I wish I had the fairy boss mother nickname earlier on. The name was Be Your Brand. And when I originally came up with Be Your Brand, I thought I was being really smart. I was like, oh, that sounds so good. But I made the rookie mistake of picking that name without checking it out. Like, who else has this name? Who else is using that? How many other podcasts has that name already? Is it unique enough? Is it different enough that people will remember it? And guess what? I asked my husband today, hey, hun, do you remember the name of my podcast? He couldn't remember the name of my podcast. And this is a man who attentively listens to everything I have to say. He's a very active listener, and not even my husband could remember the name of my podcast. I am now rebranding the name of my podcast and YouTube from Be Your Brand to the Fairy BOSSmother Show. Woo! And I have big plans for the Fairy BOSSmother Show, being very successful, lots of leads, 6 figures in the last year, like boom, I'm hitting everything. And now I'm like, man, this needs to be bigger. How do I show my clients how to be more of their brand and be more in front of their business and be more of a brand ambassador in their business? Personally, oh my God, I can't believe I'm going to share this with you. I would love my own Netflix show. Oh my God. So if you watch the show, How to Make You Rich by Ramit Sethi. Ramit, if you're watching this, I love you. I want a show just like him, where instead of looking at people's bank accounts and credit card and showing them how they can have a rich life without having that stereotypical like millionaire image of what you need to do and how to hustle to get there. I want to do something similar where I'm looking at your brand as it is and giving you a high level download of what your brand is looking like and how to turn you into a premium brand. I want to be able to do something like that. And in order for me to make that happen for myself, there's going to be goals, right? There's goals attached to everything I'm doing in Boss Diplomat because no one else is going to make that happen. And that is part of my brand evolution. You might have periods in your business that is going to be slow and hard, and you're going to want to like just rip everything up and go, shit, I don't even know why I started this. Why did I even begin this? This is so hard and someone else can do it better and I'm not making money and no leads are coming. Yesterday, I had a really bad mental health day. I was doubting myself. I didn't know if I can keep doing this because the first quarter of 2024 was ridiculously hard, and it's not because I'm not putting effort into my business. It's because there was so many external factors that were happening around me that was affecting me. But there's going to be moments like that. And you shouldn't stop. Just keep going, but focus on another part of your business. And that's exactly what I'm doing. And that's exactly what you're seeing right now. Seeing that brand come to life. It's happening. If you go to my Instagram page at Boss Diplomat, scroll down, you're going to see like 3 or 4 iterations of my Instagram layout. Now, my content strategy hasn't changed. What I post about hasn't changed, but how I'm showing up and the format on my content has drastically changed. There's a video of me talking about how I had to restart my YouTube channel completely from zero because the last channel was filled with so many bots that nothing was growing. But that's what it means to live and be your brand. It's never going to be perfect. It's never going to be smooth. It's not always going to go the way you want it to go. But please, if there's one message that I want you to take away from this episode is please don't quit. I'm here for you. If you want to chat with me, get on Instagram, grab a free mini brand session if you haven't done that already.